It's October, that time of year when the beaches up here in Washington really start to show their true character. Chilly, quiet, and seemingly untouched. There's a special kind of peace that settles over this place when you're the only one around. And that's how I like it. I take a moment sitting on the hood of my truck, looking out over the shoreline, with the vast Pacific stretching out before me. The waves crash in steady rhythm, and the brisk autumn air ties it all together. It's just me and Artemis for now. She's growing fast, getting more curious and confident each day. She still has her puppy moments, but that's part of the charm. Watching her explore the world is a reminder of the simple joys in life. Before I gear up to go fishing for surf perch, I take a moment to play with her. It's these little interactions that make days like this even more special. Surf perch fishing has been one of my favorite pastimes for years. There's something about it. Standing in the shallows with cold water rushing around your legs, casting into the unpredictable surf that keeps me coming back. And today's even better because I got two good friends joining me, both veterans like myself. There's a certain bond we share, a camaraderie that goes beyond friendship. We speak the same language, even if we served in different branches. The experiences we've had, the things we've seen. It creates a connection that's hard to explain to anyone outside of that world.
Look at that. First one of the day. Being that small, and being that I'm just starting out, guess what we're going to do with them? Get bigger.
One of my friends arrives, and you can't miss him. His Jeep is something else. Rugged, bold, and unmistakably patriotic. It turns heads wherever he goes.
Hey, Mike. I just caught one right before you. Yeah, it was bad earlier. I literally could not even cast out.
Did it clear up, or is
It is starting to clear up.
It's a beautiful day, but out here, the weather can turn on a dime. That's why we come prepared with waders and layers, because you never know when that next big wave is going to catch you off guard.
Oh, another eater size. Okay. Oh, there we go. That's eater size.
As we head out into the surf, we cast our lines, ready for whatever the ocean sends our way.
Yeah.
The perch are out there, but we're selective today. The smaller ones go back, and we're only keeping the best. It's always a thrill, feeling the tug on the line, knowing there's fish on the other end.
You have to use my net. There we go.
After a successful morning of fishing, we take a break for lunch. Mike stands by the tailgate of his well-equipped Jeep Gladiator, carefully filleting the surf perch we caught earlier. Normally, I cook when out with friends, so it's a nice change of pace to have someone else take the helm, and Mike shows off his culinary expertise well. As the fish is prepared, bacon sizzles in a pan on the tailgate, filling the air with a rich aroma that mingles with the salty breeze coming off of the water. Once the bacon is done, Mike slides the breaded perch fillets into the hot oil. They immediately sizzle, the sound cutting through the quiet rhythm of the beach. Type of shot that I wanted. Yep.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's a thing of beauty right there.
As the fish begins to turn a golden brown, he adds a handful of onions to the pan, letting them saute in the remaining bacon fat, filling the air with a savory aroma. And with a sprinkle of Parmesan, the fillets are finished, coated with a cheesy crust. Finally, Mike toasts some homemade bread in the pan, soaking up all that leftover flavor. We sit down, beer in hand, and dig into the meal. A perfect reward after a morning spent on the beach. There is nothing quite like a meal shared between friends, especially one cooked out here in the open. Our other buddy Frank, who hasn't arrived yet, doesn't know it, but he missed out on a hell of a meal. After lunch, with our energy restored, Mike and I headed back down to the surf to continue fishing. The tide had shifted, and the beach was quieter now, with just the sound of waves rolling in and the occasional call of seabirds. And of course, Artemis followed close, her curiosity piqued by every splash. We cast our lines into the cool, misty air, enjoying the simple rhythm of the day, sharing conversations in between catches. Time passed effortlessly as we fished in the overcast light, waiting for the afternoon to bring Frank along to complete our crew. Eventually, later on in the afternoon, our friend Frank finally arrives, completing our trio. The sun is starting to dip lower in the sky, painting the horizon with dazzling displays of orange.
Little guy? Oh, you got a crab. Nice. He's got one. There we go. Little guy, yeah.
It's a stunning sight. One of those sunsets that makes you stop and appreciate just how lucky you are to be out here. But the day isn't over quite yet. We have another activity on our agenda: harvesting razor clams. We've been waiting for the tide to drop, and now it's time to head out onto the beach with our shovels and lights in hand.
There he is.
There's something exciting about this part of the night. Walking along the darkened shoreline, waves lapping at your boots, scanning the sand for signs of clams just beneath the surface. It's hard work, and you're definitely going to feel it in the morning. The environment really makes you work for it.
He should be right there. There he is.
But each clam comes with the reward of satisfaction, knowing that clam will become part of a great meal in the future.
Oh, dude.
Thankfully, it doesn't take us long to reach our daily legal limit for clams, sparing our backs from further straying.
Oh, yep. Holy cow. There he is. Decent sized one. 3 pull. Holy moly. Yeah. He made me earn it. Oh, there he is. There's a couple here, too. There he is. Jesus. There he is. That's a good one. Thanks. Nice. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Oh, big ones.
Bitty bitty, too.
Pacific razor clams are one of the best shellfish you could get your hands on. A true delicacy.
Got him.
And although I'm all but certain I'm going to feel the strain of all this work in the morning,
Got him.
at the end of it all,
Yeah,
it's
he's a little
totally
one.
worth it. As the night fully settles in, we gather around a campfire we've built on the beach. There's a certain magic to sitting by the fire, hearing the crackle of the wood, and feeling the warmth on your face as the cold ocean air closes in. It's the perfect way to end the day, and as we sit there, we start to share stories. Some of the tales are funny, some a little bittersweet. But that's the nature of life in the military. There's a shared understanding of the highs and lows, the challenges we faced, and the bonds we formed. We laugh, we reminisce, and we enjoy the simple act of being together. Days like today are the kind that stick with you. The fishing, the clamming, the food, and most of all, the company. These are the moments that I'll hold on to, long after the fire has burned out and the beach has returned to its quiet, solitary state. As the night grows darker and the last embers of the fire begin to die down, I'm reminded once again why I love coming out here. The beach, the ocean, the quiet moments of reflection. This place has a way of grounding me, of reminding me of what's truly important. And while the sun has set on another perfect day, I know I'll be back to make more memories and appreciate everything this beautiful place has to offer. And with good friends by my side, I couldn't ask for anything more.